Hello everybody. We're now in 2024. The first stream of 2024. Feels kind of weird. Honestly, I think this is one of the few years that like the transition from one year to the next, like it's not like super weird. Like, remember from going 2022 to 2023, it was really weird to write 2023 on stuff as the date, but now I'm like 2024, okay, like I can go with that. I don't know why. Usually it's pretty weird, but yes, hello everybody. Oh, I have had a very busy day today, a very busy day. Honestly, I think like being sick for like 3 weeks, like where like my voice was never really up to date, I have had to backtrack quite a lot. Try to get things done. It's kind of nuts. Dear God. But, oh, a donation from Thane. Let us see. Thane donated and said, "Hello, Katori. Hope you are well. I have survived the week of my birthday of January 3rd because I went to two restaurants in almost 2 days, and now I'm in my last year before the beginning of my 30s. P.S. Happy New Year." Happy New Year to you too, Thane, and happy belated birthday. I hope you had fun, and hope you liked the restaurants that you attended. Sometimes restaurants can be a little bit kind of all over the place, but hope you had fun. Oh, at the beginning of your 30s. Thane is leveling up, y'all. He's leveling up. Ty Marshall donated and said, "Happy New Year, Katori. Don't forget to tweet the stream, and remember everyone, if you get kicked, please come back." Yes, please come back. I should have the link up. Yes, I do. I did get that up when I was getting the stream up. For some reason, Streamlabs was taking forever to load, but no matter. Come on by for the first stream of 2024. Gotta put the usual tag in it. Boop. Ugh. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "Happy late New Year, Katori. There's my surprise." Yeah, happy late New Year to you too, Mr. Wanapon. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's not weird in the fact, like, I still feel like it's 2024. Like, it's not, like, it's embedded into my brain for some reason. It usually doesn't happen this fast. But it does. I almost can't believe how fast the last year went. It just seems like it has went so fast. Let me see. Cyberman donated and said, "Happy New Year, kiss to you, my queen. Hope you're good." I've been good. Just busy. Just busy and tired. I am behind on work because for like 3 weeks I really couldn't properly, like, it was really hard for me to record because I had to constantly clear my throat. So now that I'm finally back to my normal voice and you know, just in the swing of things, it's good. I'm glad to be back in the swing of things. And it looks like some people got kicked. Please come back. But since we're back in the swing of things, I've realized how much work I have to do. But I will take it. I'll take healthy versus being sick. Rudy donated and said, "Hi, Katori. I can't stay, but I wish you a fun stream. Also, I hope Kanishmas was great for you. Now I can say that. And the goose bit me. Didn't hurt." Kanishmas. Yeah, me and my brother watched that on, we watched it on Christmas? We maybe watched it the day before Christmas, but we watched it at some point. I love Chowder, man. It's been great. I love shit. Man, I gotta watch. I have to, like, make like a point to like watch Chowder. For some reason recently I've been watching Called the Midwife on Netflix. I saw a clip of it online and I thought, oh, that looks like an interesting like show. I didn't think it was all about midwifery. I thought it was just a random like period piece, as in, like, you know, it's like about like in the 50s, like the period of the 50s, like in England. So I thought, oh, like it'd be an interesting series to watch, but I didn't realize it was all about midwives. So when I looked it up, it was Called the Midwives, and I was like, ayo, midwives? And then I thought I'll give it a shot because I've watched all the series on Netflix. I mean, it's or at least the ones I want to watch. So I need a new one. And I've binged it. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, surprisingly, I've actually enjoyed it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it has its charm. It's kind of like a show that you watch, like, not to be excited. It's kind of just like a very mundane, chill show. And obviously, there's a lot of babies being born, so a lot of screaming women. Quinn McGill donated and said, "Tell Neko and Coriela I said Happy New Year." Aw, thank you. I will let them know. I'm sure they'd be very pleased. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "Well, actually, on New Year's Day, I've joined your membership." Oh, really? Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Wanapon. I hope you enjoy the emojis. You can now use all the emojis to your heart's content. Oh, Ari Rambi, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know Mr. Smee. Called the Midwife is about midwifery. I was surprised, too. Well, in the beginning, the clip I saw, it had nothing to do with midwives. I thought they were just nurses. But when I was looking through the comments to see like what the show was called, I saw it was called The Midwives. I was like, oh, it's about midwives. And then I wasn't sure. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Arirambi donated and said, "Call the Midwife? You're a good friend." Oh, you like the show too, Ari? They said it's been on for 13 seasons. That's crazy. I'm only on season 3. And each season doesn't have like 12 episodes. Sometimes only have 8 or something like that. But I just started season 3, I think, today. I usually just like watch like an episode in the morning or so, or like I've been dead tired. So like whenever I was like laying around and like falling asleep, I think I fell asleep through like a whole episode once. It's a bit blurry, but you know, it's kind of nice to just have on in the background. So Cyberman donated. Oh no, hold on. There's one before that. Diagnosed agent of, I can't read the rest of it. Oh, it's their first super chat. It said, "Love your vids. Hope Jinx comes back since because of season 2 this November." Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm kind of stuck on her. Again, I want to keep it kind of lighthearted and upbeat because I don't want to make a whole depressing series. Dear God, that Arcane is so depressingly good. But no, I am excited. I'm excited. It'd be fun to bring her back for a little bit. She does kill my voice box for sure, but she is fun to be. She is really fun to be. I'll have to brush up on what the heck I've made for her because it's been so long. But I think I got the gist of like the story I've drawn up. You know, I think we last left off on. I think the listener got a job with Silco, right? And then I think Jinx just kind of like dressed them up. She was trying to find them like clothes to like wear when they were. Oh, and then I think the last video we did is when Jinx was trying to distract them from when they were doing their job, and that one got demonetized. Don't you love it? But no, I think that's where we left off. That'd be fun to go back. Cyberman donated and said, "You have a Chowder DVDs now, and did you see my Ko-fi?" What? I don't think you do. Did you donate? Unless, did you donate before the stream? I don't think I saw it in the, I think the first Ko-fi donation that showed up in the chat was from Thane. So unless you donated before the stream started. So, hold on. Let's see. Cyberman, oh yeah, here it is. Cyberman said, "Happy New Year, Miss Katori. Hope you're doing well. So I made art on Twitter for you for the 3rd anniversary as a sneak peek before I'm done. Done with. Also, I hope the Kindle email came to you, and I hope you enjoyed the wrapping paper I sent. You must have used it all by now. LOL. Still happy to see you." Yeah, I'm glad to be. Well, we streamed last week. Well, I guess it was more of a talk show, but yeah, glad to be in a regular stream, and in 2024. Happy New Year to you too, Mr. Wanapon. Sorry, not Mr. Wanapon, Mr. Cyberman. What? Is this what the New Year's gonna be? I'm gonna start mixing up Cyberman and Mr. Wanapon, like how I did with Ty and Smee. But yeah, Happy New Year's to you too, Cyberman. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the art. I appreciated it. It's always nice to see artwork. Oh, whoops. I actually closed out of my Ko-fi. Let's not do that. Oh, Iron Piedmont donated and said, Happy New Year, Katori. Would it be alright if Dragon GF could give me some positive reinforcements in that 2024 is going to be okay? Thank you very much. Sure. Gosh, it's been a while. I gotta like brush up on her because I know everybody like really wants me to like do a Dragon GF audio because it's the year of the dragon. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with her, but we'll try something. Actually, let me move my mic. I don't know why I placed it here. It's such a really awkward position. The great thing is I don't have to clear my voice as much. You know, before when I was trying to do voices, I was like choking on my own spit. Let's see, some positive reinforcements that 2024 is going to be okay. All right, let's see if we can pull some positive reinforcements out of thin air. Happy New Year, my little treasure. I know that 2024 might seem a little daunting, many obstacles and things to face, but the great thing is that we can face it together. Just take it one step at a time and always do your best. Yeah, she believes in you guys. You know, Dragon GF, she's great. I love her pie. She's so optimistic. Well, honestly, I think is there any pessimists? Definitely Rebel Girl's a pessimist, and so is mainly the tough GFs are pessimists. I think the most optimistic person is probably Neko for sure. I don't know. Maybe Coriella has her tied for that. They're both like wonderfully naive, like in the most genuine way. Oh, thank you for the rose, Cyberman. Thank you. I appreciate it. The guy donated and said, my wisdom teeth extraction pain is gone, and I'm watching a Wholesome GF stream. Life is good, and I should probably check out that show. Sounds good. Yeah, you should. It was fun. We had Jay and Mr. Shmee did some chatting. Evidently, I learned that, well, actually, I was basically reprimanded by my tea usage. You know, I think wrongfully so, but you know, I don't know how we got turned around on that. I was supposed to be doing the interviews, but somehow it got a little topsy-turvy. But you know, that's what makes it fun. And yes, I'm glad that your pain is gone for your wisdom tooth extraction. I'm sure that was definitely definitely not the best thing to feel. Arirombi donated and said, have you ever watched Downton Abbey? I have not watched Downton Abbey. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I just never really watched it for myself. Arirombi donated and said Broadchurch is another good watch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just watched this because this was on Netflix. So, it was just, and I saw there were like 13 seasons, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, well, at least if I end up liking it, there's a lot of it, because it's kind of nice to just have a show to like put on in the background if you're trying to do something or you need to distract yourself. So, so yeah, no, I'm glad I actually enjoyed it. I love, the sister Joanne. I think you know, she's just such a pure soul. I love how she like rattles off all these verses or like these like poems or things, and she sat and no one can tell if she's being wise or if she, you know, is just kind of, since she's like slowly losing her mind, if she's just kind of trailing off somewhere. It's, I don't know, she's such a charming character. Okay, let me see. Where did we leave off? I read Aries. Here we are. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, oh yeah, speaking of the Year of the Dragon, I've left a link on my Ko-fi donation to you because I thought I could show it to you my New Year's video. You made a New Year's video? That's nice, Mr. Wanapon. A new video for the new year. Wait. Oh, you sent that on, okay, you sent that some time ago. Okay. Because I was looking at today's and I was like, I don't see it, but no, I see it. It's a few days ago. That's cool, Mr. Wanapon. I'm glad that you put a video out. Congratulations. Natasha donated. It's like, Tori has done nothing wrong ever in her life. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you. Finally someone who understands. I've done nothing. I've done nothing wrong. I have no offenses. You know, it's glad to finally get some recognition around here, you know, about that. So thank you, Natasha. Thank you. The guy donated and said, no, I meant the show you are binging on Netflix. And no, it wasn't. I had my last two extracted. Not fun at all. No, I meant the show you're binging on Netflix. What do you... Hold on. Oh, okay. When I read your donation, I just got done talking about the talk show. So yeah. But yeah, no, if you want to check out Call the Midwife, it's a pretty good show. It's just, you know, it's a show, you know, it's not just about each episode does have, you know, expectant mothers giving birth because, you know, they're midwives. So they're, you know, helping them give birth all the time. But there's a lot of other things going on, and it's a really, you know, I don't know, I've really enjoyed it. It's not like super action packed or anything, but there's some things that happen that's a bit suspenseful. You know, you start caring about the characters, and you're involved in, you know, what they're doing with their lives, and I don't know, some of it's really charming. It's just really like, oh, that's sweet, you know. It's like a kind of like a feel good show in a way. Some of it's a little sad though, but you know, I thought it's good. Let us see. Ari Romby donated and said, I heard Broadchurch is also on American Netflix. Oh, it is? Okay. Huh. All right, I'll look at it then. You know, I'm always looking for new shows to kind of just binge. I'm trying to get my mother and my sister into The Office. We just watched, I think, 2 episodes yesterday, and they liked it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. Because I'm the only one in my family that's watched The Office, other than like seeing memes and stuff like that. So I gotta get that rolling. Wavern Dukeman donated and said, Happy New Year, Katori. Sorry I haven't been in these, and if my comments are fewer or somehow not great. Work is less than forgiving. Hopefully things are going well on your end. No need to apologize. I understand how life is. Believe me, I do. But no, thank you Happy New Year to you too, and thank you so much for dropping by. And yeah, things they've been good on my end. Just a bit, you know, I mean, obviously there's stressful things here and there. You get a bit tired, but overall it's good. Overall, we're good. You know, you take the good with the bad, and if there's more good than bad, that's fantastic. So, yeah, no, thank you. I hope you're doing well too, even though work is a little bit less than forgiving at the moment. The Illuminated One, thank you so much for donating. Thank you. Iron Piedmont donated and said, did you get around to watching that anime Emma, a Victorian Romance? I sent you a link for a couple weeks ago when you read Kofi on Twitter. It's a great show. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I have not watched it. No, I've barely had time to do anything, so I have not. But now it looks it almost reminds me of a little bit like reminds me of Black Butler, because I see like the maid and is that a butler? I don't know. It looks like a butler possibly, but it reminds me of the like Black Butler style a little bit. Yeah, no, I have not seen it yet though. If I do end up watching it, I will let you know. Excuse me. Cyberman donated and said, did you get the Kendo email for Kiwi and always good? I believe I did. The last couple weeks have been a blur of just work, but I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. I'm pretty sure I did get it from you. I think I saw it in my email. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I've been binge watching Avatar over and over. At some point I'll start on Korra, but I'm curious if you were a bender, what element would you want to bend? Honestly, it was always like people have debated if I would be an earthbender or a waterbender. That seems to be like you know, people make different points as to like, oh, well, Katori, your personality is like this, and someone's like, well, your personality is kind of like that, and someone's like, well, I see you more as an earthbender, you know, you're more like headstrong, so you should be an earthbender, you know. And I was like, well, yeah, I can see that. And someone's like, well, I don't know, you could do water too, you know. And mainly it's just probably because of the long, really long brown hair, and I do like water in general. You know, I really enjoy rain and etc. etc. But which one would I want to choose? I mean, it would be cool to bend earth, but I think if I could choose, like, just based on like what I would want, I think I would pick water. There's so much more versatility in it. I mean, yeah, with earthbending, if you could learn how to bend metal, which would be fantastic. I mean, imagine like this, you know, like what you could do with that. But I think, you know, especially with just how powerful it could be, I think I would definitely pick water for sure. It's very, very versatile, since like a lot, just there's so many things that have water in it, so. But yeah, I think I pick water. Ari Rambi donated and said, Natasha, if Kat was British, she would have been wrongfully convicted by the post office over a faulty computer system. You're right, she did nothing wrong. Wait, what? By the post office? Why would I be convicted by the post office? I thought we were talking about tea. I'm confused. But thank you, Ari. I appreciate you saying I'd have done nothing wrong. I completely agree with that statement. Quinn McGill, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, anyway, what kind of dragon is Celeste? Chinese or European? I really don't know, since she's like a, you know, she's not really like a full-blown dragon. She's kind of like a hybrid in a way. I really don't know. I mean, if I had to say, I don't think she's a, you know, from the Chinese dragon bloodline, because her ancestry looks more like the traditional dragon, I suppose, or like, you know, just the dragon that has the wings and, you know, you know, like you have the front arms and the forelegs and stuff like that, you know, the more pronounced snout. So I guess that would be considered European, I think. I don't know. I didn't study too much about Complete History of Dragons, but, you know, I would technically, I don't know. I did draw a lot of dragons in high school. I had a lot of dragon drawing books, but I don't think I actually studied the lore on them. Maybe I should have done that. All right, here, actually, let me check on Ko-fi real quick, because I haven't checked on there in a bit. Let us see. Oh. Shogo donated and said, I love the calendar so much. You totally pulled a Shrek 2 and made the sequel even better than the original. And thank you for adding in my flowers and potions. When I saw them, I screamed with joy. Well, yeah, I needed, I was trying to set up an area for Sensible Housekeeper to have like her little like shelf that would have things on it. And I was like, oh, like there's all these bottles that Shogo gave me. And so I put them to use, and, you know, I needed like I figured like she would have like just, you know, some kind of like organic matter on there. So I was like, oh, we have flowers around here. You know, like the fake ones that you gave me. And so yeah, you know, you gotta use what you have. And quite frankly, it turned out really well. So I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad it brought you joy. And thank you for sending those things. It actually they were very, very useful. Bobby donated and said, Katori saying she does nothing wrong. Thor coming in like the Rock. Well, the Thor hates to be the bearer of bad news, but the Thor has the receipts. Hey, no, I've done nothing wrong. What you talking about? I am such a pure soul. The Cool Black Coyote donated and said, good news, there's an official what bender quiz. Oh, there is an official one? Ooh, I should take that sometime. It's kind of like back in the day, there were quizzes for like what house you were in Harry Potter, but like sometimes you get different results because, you know, they were from random quizzes. But like when the official one came out, like actually on the website, I was like, all right, it's time. And like I was, you know, it felt more concrete that way, you know. So yeah, I'll definitely take that. I'd like to know officially from like the official quiz would I be considered. So I'm tired, y'all. I need to catch up on some sleep. I had to wake up early because I had to help take a car in. We had to change stuff, or I don't even remember. I know I had to help drive people's places. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, what would you think of a fighting bender? Like a fighting type Pokemon, but a bender. I don't think that's really a bender though. At least I don't think that makes sense in my opinion. Like bending is you're bending something, right? So technically, wouldn't they just be really good at martial arts? Like, so they would just be like, you know, well, martial arts or some kind of fighting technique. Yeah, I guess I don't think it'd be considered a bender. It would be more like they're just a fighter, you know, but I mean, at least that's what I think. I don't know. That's what makes the most sense to me, but yeah, because they would have to bend something, right? I know that, granted, like, I wonder if, like, I know, like in the show, like there's chi blockers, and there's, like, you know, almost like energy, like being, like, not an element, but, like, something in itself. So unless there's, like, someone who's able to bend chi, that would be interesting. Just pure energy. Mr. Wanapan said, or an ice bender, electric bender, or a yin-yang bender, or a sonic bender, a plasma bender. I think ice bender would be considered water. Electric, I think, like, I know they made lightning be fire, so I don't know if that's considered, like, electricity being fire. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the other things, I don't know where they would fall under, because I feel like bending would have to be elements. I don't know if you could actually bend gravity or not. I don't know what sonic means. Sonic bender, like sound? But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Perhaps. Garrick Anderson donated and said, well, you like being barefoot, so yeah, either earthbender or waterbender would fit you well, lol. Are there any animals you'd want as a pet form avatar? Bro, I already know. As much as I love Appa, I would love my own polar bear dog. Like, when I saw Korra, I was like, this is it. Like, this is me. Like, this is fantastic. Like, she has a polar bear dog. Like, you know, I loved her outfit. She didn't have sleeves. I was like, this is great. I'm like, this is fantastic. You know? She's a bit impulsive, I'll admit. You know, she's impulsive. I liked her mainly in season 1. Like, season 1 Korra, I felt like aligned so much with me. Like, personally. Other than her impulsiveness. She has to think a little bit, you know, but that's fine. You know, she's learning. She's 17. But no, yeah, polar bear dog for sure. Definitely, 100%. Ari Rambi donated and said, it's a true story. The post office is the UK government-owned entity concerning the postal services of the country. It was the UK's largest miscarriage of justice. Well, wait, I'm just confused. Well, I guess I was more confused of, didn't you say that, like, I would have made an offense against the post office? But I just didn't understand why. Wait, where is it? Where's your last one? She would have been wrongly convicted by the post office. Unless that was just a joke, but, I just don't know why it would be over a faulty computer system. I don't know what it has to do with mailing stuff. At least from me, I don't know. I just don't understand. But I understand what you're saying in this about how it's, you know, government-owned entity. Like, that makes sense. But I just didn't understand your previous comment. I didn't understand. But gosh dang. Oh my gosh, why is my shoulder like needs to like be in a different position? Oh, we have some donations on Ko-fi. I better go check that in a second. It's the great Matt donated and said, hello, Katori. Hopefully you liked my tagger redesign I posted on Twitter. I'm trying to be more active around the community. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. I think I saw that. I think I saw your drawing. I try to check the hashtag every now and again. So yeah, thank you. That was really cool. Thank you for drawing that. Thank you. And Happy New Year's to you too. Quinn McGill donated and said, if I was a waterbender, I would give half of it to Coriala. Honestly, I wonder, yeah, that'd be interesting. A mermaid waterbender, huh? I'm sure she'd have a lot of fun with that. Alright, let's see. Iron Piedmont donated and said, here's the link for Emma below in case you haven't saved the playlist yet. Sorry if I'm being pushy about it. I have the same amount of love for it as you have for Baldur's Gate, lol. No, it's okay. I mean, you're obviously feel free to share things with me, absolutely. It's just I just don't know if I'll have the time to do it. But no, thanks. Thank you for the recommendation. If I ever do watch it, I will let you know for sure. Let's see. Lee Blackwolf donated and said, have you seen the animated Batman series on Netflix? It's one of the 04 that's underrated but still good. Finished Vinland Saga, and that is some major depression, but a great acting. Dubs recommended if you watch it. Animated Batman series on Netflix. Which one? Watch the Batman? Oh, okay. You mean the Batman? I've seen this one. I don't think I've seen all of it. I've seen some episodes. This wasn't the main Batman series I watched as a kid. But like the Batman, if that's one you're talking about, I have seen it, yes. I haven't watched it fully through. I think there's some episodes I missed. Because, you know, back then you just kind of watched whatever was on TV and you hoped you saw the episodes. But nowadays you can just like binge the whole thing, which is kind of cool. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I liked that particular Batman. I don't know if I've seen the whole series like from start to finish. I guess I shall have to forgot the adjective I was looking for, but I shall have to rewatch it, or at least watch the whole thing through. But the Vinland Saga, I have not seen that. I don't know what that is. But hey, if it has a great ending, you know, major depression in anime is a very common thing. You know, after I watched Attack on Titan and Tokyo Ghoul, like I was pretty set. I was like, okay, I can't get any worse from this. Can't go down from here. Can only go up. Sean donated and said, hiya, nice to see the first 2024 stream. Hope your year's been good. Some 2023 issues I still gotta deal with. Car needs a repair, but after that it's smooth sailing. All this Bender talk keeps me thinking of Futurama, not gonna lie. Really? Futurama? Why Futurama? Do they have like Bender stuff in there? I didn't think they did. Maybe they do. Oh wait, Bender. Isn't that the name of somebody? Isn't that the name of the robot? Ah, okay, so I am educated. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, no, so the robot's name is Bender. Okay, I just double checked. I want to make sure I wasn't saying false information. Arambi said the post office scandal I was talking about was turned into a TV drama. Oh, okay. All right, sorry. I was getting bits and pieces of information, so I was not piecing things together. I was very confused. But all right. Yeah, it's cool when they base things off of you know, past events. Natasha Phoenix donated and said, Katasha cosplaying as Kurosami when? Natasha's cosplaying is Asami, ayo. Man, I still need to cosplay as Korra. I actually it's funny. I have like brown hair. So, but the problem is that my hair is so long that it would look weird as Korra. So I literally have to get a wig that is shorter. So that way it would make sense. So I do have a wig for her that I have to style still. But I'd like to make her cosplay if I can. I think I actually have some material that I bought a long time ago specifically for her when there was a sale, but I just never got around to actually sewing it, so. In due time. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I'd want that screaming bird from the swamp episode, mainly because I think it would be fun scaring people with it, or possibly Firehawk. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Firehawks from Avatar: Last Airbender. The screaming bird. Yeah, that bird was... I remember seeing that at the end of the episode as a kid, and I was like, what the y'all? Oh yeah, that was weird. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, what difference would it be if you're a sea dragon goddess? You mean the difference between like me and a sea dragon goddess, or like one of my characters? I'm assuming you mean me. I guess the difference would be is that I am partially dragon and I can breathe underwater, I guess. Yeah, I mean, unless there's like other properties to sea dragon goddesses I'm unaware of. But yeah, probably the being a completely different hybrid is definitely different. But hey, I'll take breathing underwater. That sounds like fun. Hold on. I'm sorry if people are trying to stay awake and I'm yawning. I apologize for that. They donated and said, in the Avatar verse, I would love to be a swords master and either be a firebender or airbender. I mean, flame sword or creating air slash combo would be sick. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think benders would definitely benefit from like actually combining weapons with their bending. I think that would work out really well, in my opinion. Bobby donated and said, let's be real. If any of us were firebenders, we'd all want to be like Iroh. Calm, collective, drinking tea, and always ready to teach Zuko another lesson. Honestly, yeah, Iroh is like he set a good precedent for what a firebender should be. Everybody, you know what? Iroh's great. I love Iroh. He's fantastic. Summerman donated and said, did you get the hoodie from Throne yet? I got you. I hope you got. No, I have not received it yet. I think it's still on its way. But I think it did say it was shipped out, so I think it's just taken a bit to get here. So no worries. But thank you for getting for me again. I appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I was assuming you as a waterbender and as a sea dragon goddess. Oh. So like what would the difference between a waterbender be and a dragon goddess be? I mean, I don't know if a dragon sea goddess can bend water or not. I don't know, like, I guess it really just depends on like your own rules that she would have, but I guess if you're just asking like in general, I think, you know, if she can bend water, it'd probably just be, like species wise would be the difference, probably appearance and physically and stuff like that. I have to reposition myself. I am sitting in a not very comfortable position. Ooh. Ah, it is much better. Man, it's been such a busy day today, man. It's so funny because my sister, she recently watched a video that was like $4. It was like a $4 steak video, like how you can make a cheap, good steak or so. It was done by I don't know the guy's name. When she described it to me, she's like he kind of looks like moist critical but more homeless, and I was like, what? It's I don't know his name. I think it starts with an A. He kind of does resemble the guy a little bit, but his hair is more like of a light brown, and he has more of a scruffy beard at the bottom. I don't know what his name is, but he made a video that was like a $4 steak, and so she followed it. She's like, let's go to Walmart. So we took a trip to Walmart and got like some, like, you know, what cheap steaks would be. And she said he got like this really thin one. He said he does really cheap ones because evidently if he tastes the good kind of steak, then he'll never want to go back and always want expensive steak. But anyways, we got this meat, and I'm looking at my sister and I'm like, Kiwi, like, this is probably for like sandwiches. Like, we can't make this. She's like, no, it'll work. And so we bought backup steaks. They were still pretty cheap, you know. We actually found like a pretty good deal there, but there's from Walmart. But anyways, she cooked it. It was like so tough. Probably that's just the way. It's just the type of meat it was. But anyways, yeah, my brother wouldn't consume it. couldn't consume it. And my sister's like, gosh dang. But anywho, yeah, no, it was just funny. It was funny to watch the whole ordeal happen. But hey, you know, I mean, we had some onions left over because we bought like a bag of onions for, I forgot what, but we used it for something. And so I cooked some onions with it, which made it taste better. I mean, it's not that it tasted bad. It was more just like, it was just really tough. Like you just couldn't eat it. But we did buy some good ones too. And we made one of them for my brother because he wasn't having the other one. So, but yeah, no, the other steaks we got, I think they were only like, it was like $11 for like these four steaks. Which they're not like these big T-bone steaks, mind you. They're like, you know, I forgot exactly what they were, but they're decently sized. So, I mean, hey, you know, $11 to like feed all of us, that's not too bad. So, yeah, no, that was the adventure that we had today. And it didn't taste bad. Honestly, I think if you put that on a sandwich instead of a plate, like how a steak would be, then the expectations would be completely different. And I'm pretty sure because there were like, how many steaks were in there? Like the thinner ones. I think there were like 5 of them in there. And I think it was like, I don't know how much it costed. I think each steak came down to like $2 for the one pack. But, yeah. Anyway, so, you know, it was just an interesting experience. And plus we learned that you can get like 4 steaks from Walmart for $11, and like they're actually, in that particular steak, the one that cost $11 for the pack, was actually pretty good. And that's way cheaper than going to like Texas Roadhouse and spending like $15-16 on a piece of steak, which isn't always soft, mind you. But anywho, that was what I learned today. Wait, Asmongold, is that the guy? Alex Jacobo! You're the man. You got that. Like, you got it. You knew who it was. That's some skill right there. I just looked it up. It is him. I didn't know. I love how my description of him, someone's like, oh, you mean Asmongold? Oh, man. That's hilarious. Anyways, yeah, it's Asmongold. Alright. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I don't know if you read Fanfiction, but I recently discovered a story where a weapons dealer from the 1807 appears in the Fire Nation. He ends up selling flintlock muskets and cannons to them and works with Azula. Well, that's interesting. Well, yeah, obviously I know about Fanfiction. I mean, man, in high school, like, Fanfiction was, like, so popular, like, especially, like, if you loved a certain fandom and you wanted something to happen or you shipped characters together, like, Fanfiction was the way to, like, to live that. So, yeah, obviously. I have read Fanfiction in my lifetime. Who hasn't? Mr. Wanapun donated and said, well, what would you think if I, a dragon god of all the 12 elemental powers in the whole universe? I mean, that would definitely be OP for sure. I mean, if you had all the powers of the elemental powers in the universe, like, you really can't be beat now, can you? Bobby donated and said, okay, got to ask, was the steak seasoned or marinated? Bobby, we didn't have time to marinate anything. We had no time. We just got the steaks but no, it was seasoned. You know, she used like, I forgot what she wears. She used some kind of sauce she put in there. But no, there was some garlic, salt and pepper. And then she put something else on it that was in that Asmongold's video. I don't know what it was, but it was like some kind of brown sauce. And then yeah, and then we just put caramelized onions with it, and then we had A1 sauce for whoever wanted to use it, because, you know, that's like, I guess, you know, if you want it. I don't really use A1 sauce too often, but it's not that bad. Oh, we have a donation on oh, this is one of 2. Okay, hold on. So this is from the Cool Black Coyotes. I'll wait for the second one to come in before I read it. Let's see. Natasha said Katori used to throw her hair into a messy bun to go downstairs to find out Mama had sold her to One Direction. What? I feel like I didn't get the context for this. Iron Piedmont donated and said, Uncle Iroh is cool and all, but we can give some love to Sokka. This dude helped invent the hot air balloon and the submarine, for goodness sake. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, Sokka is definitely, I'm glad that they made him like a planner. Like, he was the one that like was very strategic, you know, because like being like one of the only non-bender people in the group must be pretty, you know, like, you know, it's frustrating. I think they even did an episode on it, which is why he learned how to be a swordsman, because he felt like, man, like I just sit around doing nothing while y'all be fighting. So no, I really do like Sokka's character. He's probably one of my favorites. Ty Marshall donated and said, what did you think about the Wonka movie? I liked it. It was a good movie. We actually watched it on New Year's. I went in having low expectations because, I mean, I don't know. I saw it, you know, you have the guy, you know, who's like, you know, it's in any, I don't know, any stories that have been based on stories that have already been made recently haven't really been that good. So, when I went in there and I'm like, okay, Wonka, and he has this little girl sidekick who comes along with him, you know, in the trailer. I'm like, I don't know. So I thought it was going to be pretty bad, but it was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, my brother, it was like his favorite movie of the year. Like, he adored that movie. I don't think it's my personal favorite movie of the year, but it's a good movie. I liked it. It was good. It was a very feel-good movie. It was just a nice movie. So I was pleasantly surprised that I liked it. And, yeah, I had a slushie when I was there, so it was pretty good New Year's. Oh, and you guys, I got my Scooby-Doo thing, my Scooby-Doo stuff. I wore it. It was great, fantastic. People stared at me, but it was great. Let's see. But no, actually, the shoes are perfectly walkable. Perfectly walkable. And everybody made, you know, y'all made fun of me for getting those, but people thought I was cool. Alright, let's see. What would you think of a fan fiction book? That'd be interesting. I think, like, if you, like, compiled, like, all the fan fictions that you liked and put them together, you know, that might be interesting to have on hand. Hey, you know, you never know. Let's see. Cyberman donated and said, would you change Cinderella's dress to your liking? I don't know. I don't really think I need to. I mean, I think I'm pretty good. I liked the original dress is really interesting because it was actually silver. It was actually a whitish silver dress, like in the original Cinderella, but then it got like coded to be blue, as much as I like blue. But no, her dress is really cool. It's like very floofy. It has like an aesthetic to it. You know what I mean? Like it's Cinderella's dress, you know? So I think if I were ever to have Cinderella's dress or make it or whatever, I think I'd want to make it just like the original. But so yeah, no, I think if I wanted something completely different, I think I would just make a totally different design. I actually like her dress. Natasha donated and said, it was a very popular fanfic trope back in the day. What was a popular fanfic trope? Crap. Hold on. Wait, the trope? You go downstairs to find out that you were sold to One Direction? That was actually a trope? I have never read that. Granted, I was never a fan of One Direction, so maybe that's why. Were all of the One Direction fangirls like really wanting their moms to sell them to One Direction? I can say that's certainly not what I was looking up in high school. Mine was not that at all. That's some weird reader insert right there. Being sold to One Direction, that's like a nightmare. It's like my personal nightmare. If I woke up and I was sold to One Direction, like, my life would be over. It's like, it's Jover. It's Jover, y'all. I had a good run. Oh, you're right, Adam 80. Yeah, we had the copyrights to the Steamboat Mickey Mouse. We have it now. What can I do with it? I don't know. But I can do what I want with it as long as it's like changed enough from the original so it doesn't appear like I'm just purely like copying Disney's. Ty Marshall donated and said the Mickey Mouse horror movie is coming soon. I'm sure it is. I can't wait to see when that comes out. You know, I can't wait to see what people come up with. I'm sure people have many ideas. Bobby donated and said, I'll say this in Wonka's defense. It's not the worst movie I saw. Those who liked it, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, again, like, it's not like... I went in having low expectations, like, just because it didn't look that great to me. So, when I liked it, I was like, oh, like, this is great. Like, I was expecting the worst of the worst. I will say, though, there was, like, at least definitely one song they could have taken out of there. It took up too much time. But, no, it was just a nice, like, it was just a lighthearted movie, in my opinion. So, you know, it's not, like, super complicated or anything. You know, it's not meant to be, like, super dense. So, you know, I liked it, you know, so I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it. I mean, if you didn't enjoy it, I can see why. You know, it's just not everybody's cup of tea. But, yeah, I guess it could be, maybe I liked it because I went in with low expectations. Like, maybe if I went in with high expectations, I would have been disappointed. I don't know. But anywho. Ari Rambi donated and said, Roy adored the movie the same way I adore Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone's, like, super into this guy. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I just knew he was the guy in that Dunes trailer. I was like, oh wait, is this the guy from the Dunes trailer? He was in something else too, wasn't he? Was he in something else? That's like the only thing I know him from was from the Dunes trailer. But anywho, yeah, like a lot of people are like super into this guy. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with him. I'm not saying like, oh gosh, why are people into this dude? You know, he seems like nice. You know, he looks fine. He looks great. You know, I mean, his facial features are nice. So like, you know, but like, yeah, people are like super like obsessed with him. And I was like, is he you know, like there's always one dude of the year that everyone's like really obsessed with. All I know is that, wait, is he currently or not? I don't know. All I know is that he was, the only thing I knew is that he was from the Dunes trailer, and somehow through word of mouth, I found out he was dating Kylie Jenner, and I was like, oh gosh, he's dating Kylie Jenner, then he lost like 2 bounty points, but I don't know what he's up to. But hey, you know what? He did good in the Wonka movie. I enjoyed watching him as Wonka, so I guess, you know, get some points for that. But no, I've heard so much about him through other people. It's funnily enough. Cyberman27 donated and said, now I can send you the shaggy socks I got for Christmas. Oh, I don't want to take those, Cyberman. You should keep your shaggy socks. I don't wear socks too much anyways, so I'd feel bad if I took them from you, especially, you know, if you like shaggy. Yeah, especially if you got them for Christmas. I feel bad to take them. Garrick Anderson donated and said, in that story, Sokka ends up getting a musket, but the Northern Water Tribe called them thunder sticks, lol. Oh, you're right. Which makes sense. He struggles with it, but tries. Yeah, that's interesting. Thunder sticks. That's funny. Adam80 donated and said, how does it feel to own Mickey Mouse now that he's public domain? I posted the original ep of Steamboat Willie on my channel and Disney can't touch me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Wait, does that mean the song is also under public domain? That'd be like really funny just to have like a Chibi Katori like on the steamboat just like whistling as she's driving. Would I be able to do that? Is that something I can do? Like that'd just be funny just to just to do it because I can. If I can do it, I'll consider it because that'd actually be pretty funny. If I wouldn't get like absolutely mauled. Let me see. Oh. Oh, sorry, the chat flew up. Gosh dang, I lost my place. But anyways, actually real quick, let me check on Ko-fi because I know that Cold-Blooded Coyote had 2 parts. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm assuming this is the 2 of 2. So Cold-Blooded Coyote donated and said, I actually need to take Avatar Studios official quiz myself because I don't know. Also, wanted to show you a character I thought you looked like. Her name is Julia Shang. This is the best link for the image I could find. She's a talkin character who fights poachers and deforestation. Oh, okay. What game is this from again? Hey, if she fights deforestation, she's good on my part. Oh, the Talkin series. Oh, fighting games. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. I mean, hey, you know, any chick that fights deforestation is good in my book. Oh, she looks kind of cool. Yeah, she looks cool. Hey, you know, shorts. Shorts are always good. She has jean shorts. Hair needs to be a little longer, but you know. Oh, she looks nice. What a nice scale. Let's see. Oh, Egrich donated. Egrich SMG donated and said, Hey Katori, and Happy New Year. Hope that this year treats you better than last year and that you remain safe and healthy. Thank you, Egrich. I hope so too. And Happy New Year to you too, and I hope you do well. I hope everyone this new year does well. Let's hope that 2024 is our year, eh? But no, I hope you remain safe and healthy too. Babe donated and said, Okay, had to ask. If you told me you just put the steak in without marinating or seasoning it, it would break my cook heart. I mean, I'm not just gonna slap a piece of meat on a pan with nothing on it. Like, that's kind of just not good. Unless you're, like, trying to, you know, survive. Like, it's just survival. So, no, we put stuff on it. Like, you know, you just put your salt and pepper, add some garlic, you know, and then there was some kind of sauce she used. I don't know what it was. You know, you sear, well, the ones were so thin. It's not like you could sear all sides. You know what I mean? Before you start and let it cook. But the other one was like so thin, it was like there was no searing sides. It was just cooking both sides. But no, I'm a good cook. I consider myself, hey, listen, I made this amazing, well, actually, I guess it really wasn't, well, it was kind of cooking. I had to cook the crust. But made, what is it? I made a cheesecake. That was good. Pomegranate cheesecake. We had some leftover pomegranates and we wanted to try something new other than just, you know, having like the pomegranates, like, you know, like pomegranates dipped in chocolate. So instead we, I made a cheesecake and then put the pomegranates on top, and then it's like, and you also put chocolate with it too. Like you kind of drizzle the chocolate on. You gotta be careful though, because if you drizzle too much, you can't cut it properly, because when the chocolate hardens, you know. But anywho. But no, I definitely season things when I cook it, so don't you worry, you know. Besides, come on. Of course I would season things, Bobby. I make some pretty good, I don't know. I make a lot of different things. I don't really know which one I make the most. People seem to like my fajitas. I also make, I made Mexican rice yesterday. Actually, I want Mexican rice now. I think it's upstairs. Aw, man. What would I do for a bowl of Mexican rice? I ended up adding some onions in. We have like onions, so I'm trying to get rid of the onions. So I cooked some onions in with the Mexican rice, and that was pretty good. Actually, I make really good potato soup. I'll get credit for that. I make the best potato soup. Sean donated and said, I don't know how many know, but the Avatar The Last Airbender Fun Fact mode is a great way to rewatch the show. They sprinkle so many throughout the show. Here's one in season 3. Sokka pulls a schedule in Lady of the Lake episode, and that one was the actual animator's schedule. Really? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Dude, that would be awesome. I'd love to see all the fun facts about Avatar The Last Airbender. So yeah, thank you for the recommendation, Sean. I'll definitely, if I ever, like, getting a itch to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender again. I'll try to watch it that way. That'd be fun. All right, here, well, let me go back to reading some super chats so I don't get too far behind. I think the last one I read was Adams. Oops, that flew up really fast. Hold on. My gosh, my ear. Why is it so itchy? I didn't do anything to you. There it is. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, before the Wonka movie, what versions do you like? The old one, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or the crossover with Tom and Jerry? I've never seen the crossover with Tom and Jerry. The only Charlie and the Chocolate Factories I've seen was the first one that was made, like, you know, was the old original version. And then I saw the one that Johnny Depp starred in. And my first one is always the first Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like the original, you know. That one's my favorite. Other than, you know, obviously the Wonka movie. I'd have to watch them side by side because it's been forever since I've watched the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, like, in terms of entertainment, I'm not sure. Because I feel like when you watch stuff when you're younger, it's really different than when you watch it when you're older. So I feel like I'd have to watch both at, like, one after the other to see which one is better. At least for the, as I said, the current Wonka movie and then the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Cobalt Coyote donated and said, Steamboat Katori, I'm all in for this. Steamboat Katori. Let's see, Mr. Wanapan donated and said, have you seen a Simpsons version of Steamboat Mickey called Steamboat Itchy? No, I have not. I don't know a lot of the really old original Disney stuff, so, but no, I've never heard of that, actually. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you know, at one point they started selling Wonka bars as a promotional thing for the Johnny Depp one. I think I kind of, yeah, I wish they sold them too, Garrick. Like, when we went to the movies, like, I was like, man, like, that'd be so cool if they had, like, Wonka candy or Wonka bars. The only Wonka candy that they sell are, like, these gummy, like, top hats, which are supposed to have, like, a, you know, like, gooey filling, like, you know, almost like Gushers. But there's barely any filling on the inside. I was really disappointed. The fruity filling was not there. But yeah, no. I was really sad they didn't have that. It's a good opportunity, dude. I would have bought it. I would have bought it just like for the experience, to, like, eat a Wonka bar during watching the Wonka movie. Like, I'd do that. I just saw Natasha's comment when the chat scrolled up. I think she said, I just killed an Enderman and spat on him for reasons. Hey, I did the same thing too. I think on my Minecraft stream, I think he tried to kill me and I spat on him after I killed him. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's, yeah, it's just for reasons, Natasha. I support that. Sometimes Endermen just have it coming, you know? Ari Rambi donated and said, let's see, cuteness overload over our English bestie. Our English bestie? You mean the English accent I just did? Or at least that's what I think you mean? Oh, the best friend. The best friend. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad you liked it. Honestly, I think, dude, I was so tired that day. Like, the day I recorded that, I was out of it. Like, I was just so tired. And I was watching the Call to Midwife. So, like, in my head, I had, like, these British accents, like, bouncing around. And so I started recording unbeknownst to me, without even thinking. I just started saying it, like, with this accent. And by the time I was halfway through and I realized it, I was like, it's too late. I'm like, it's too late. Like, I'm not going back. So I'm glad it worked out. Ariwambi donated and said, of course, I'll be giving her a ring. Ayo! That's cute. Honestly, I think she'd appreciate it regardless. Might be a little too soon for marriage since she just confessed her love. But hey, I mean, if you give her like one of those like, like going steady rings, I think that'd be cute. I know they used to do that like back in the, I don't know if they still do that nowadays. But I look back like in the 50s or even like the 80s and stuff like that. They had like, will you go steady with me? And you have like, or usually you wear their class ring or something like that. I think that's how it went. It's such a long time ago. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you know, it is theorized that Toph has treatable cataracts in the story I told you about. The main character has some medical knowledge and could cure Toph of her blindness, and she would need glasses. I guess that would be true because her eyes are cloudy, you know? I mean, some people who are blind, their eyes look completely normal, like there's no cloudiness to it or anything. So it would make sense if she did have cataracts because that does cloud the eye. So that would be interesting, yeah, if it was actually something you could just cure. Let me see. Let's see. Cyberman donated and said, Chibi recap. With Chibi Cyburn on the loose, our ladies went to Celeste for help, but with a sinister smile, she would help in return of Cyburn to her. But Tigra may see through her lies, but still want to help. Also, she gives her a scale, and which Cora makes a compass? I think that's compass. Compass for Cyburn? A compass. Is it like one of those compasses that like points to like, almost like Parts of the Caribbean, points to the item that you need the most? Yes, thank you for the recap. Sometimes I do forget. What? I never said that. I was reading Masternode's donation. Masternode donated and said by the one who would gladly accept to be sold to Ace. Okay, I don't want to be sold to anyone. Thank you very much. Even Ace, as great as the group is. Should I call June so we can decide a price together? I don't want to be sold to nobody. Bro, Masternode, if you know me at all, I am a very headstrong, independent woman. I don't want to be sold, even to my most favorite, like, idol group. Like, no. And he said, with my bargaining skills, I should be able to get you a good price. I've left behind my old life in the human trafficking business, but I still have the skills. You know, Masternode, we might have to call the Gestapo. What's the French police? Is it just French police? Is the Gestapo from France? I can't remember. But no, Masternode, I think I'm pretty good. I don't think I want to be sold to freaking Ace. No matter how good their music is. I'm sorry, but... I mean, Masternode, you've even said yourself that I wear the pants in the relationship. I can't wear the pants if I'm being sold. Gosh dang. This ain't no high school fan fiction here. And even then, I still didn't read those. I didn't know that was a trope, actually, until Natasha told me. I thought that she was just making a joke, which is hilarious. FBI, open up. Let's see. Oh, crap, I lost my place. Hold on. I think I read Garrick's. Yeah, I read Garrick's last. Ty Marshall donated and said, looks like we might get a Bambi and a Peter Pan horror movie as well. You know, I think Peter Pan would be really well for like a horror movie. I think it has a lot of cool facets to it that you could exploit for like horror. Let's see. Ty Marshall donated and said, it be called Bambi, The Reckoning, and Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare. Honestly, I might be interested in seeing the Peter Pan one. I think that might actually be pretty cool. Just saying. Oh, you meant just calling her Aerie? Okay, I got you. You know, I should have gotten that. I'm the one that said, give me a ring. So I was, yeah, my mistake. Cyberman donated and said, speaking of rings, I may ask, do you wear my ring? I'm not really wearing any rings. I don't wear rings too often on my hands. But any ring that anybody's ever given me, I do have them. I do keep them. Do not worry, they are not thrown away. Iron Piedmont donated and said, I was playing Minecraft with Natasha yesterday, and I can vouch she is a great companion to have when mining for material and fighting monsters with. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you all be playing Minecraft together. That is the most, that's the most wholesome thing. You know, I think there is a way, I don't know how many players you can have on it though at a time. There is a thing called Eternos, and like you can make a Minecraft server on there for free, but I don't know how many players you can have max on there. That'd be pretty cool to have like a Minecraft server. Huh. I'll think about it. Honestly, Minecraft is just great. It's just like a fun thing to do when you don't know what to do with your time, you know? Let me see. Okay, hold on. I lost my place. The chat flew up. Okay, Iron Piedmont. That was the last one I read. Oh! Okay, I messed that up. I don't remember what the... Yeah, you guys can tell how much I pay attention to, like, history here, you guys. Because Ari Rami's like, you mentioned Gestapo, what? Yeah, no, I messed up what the Gestapo was. I don't remember. All I remember was something from, like, way, way back then. Ah, yes, Nan. That was from Nazi Germany of Europe. Let's not do that. Combine the various political police agencies of Prussia. Oh, Prussia. I forgot about Prussia. Prussia. Everyone's now explaining it. Iron Piedmont said the Gestapo was the secret police of Germany during World War II. Ah, yes. Bobby said, tells you I'm tired. I heard gazpacho. Ah, yes. You know what? Let's just call gazpacho instead from chowder. Gazpacho gives a lot of great life advice, actually, I think. Especially from his mother, you know. Gazpacho knows what's going on. Harry Romby said, if anything, it would be me sold, not Katori. You want to be sold to Ace? You like Ace too, Ari? We have another fan here, you guys. Honestly, I don't think that's what he meant, but... Hey, you never know. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, by the way, Katori, I've also left another link in my Ko-fi donation to you. Oh? You mean like you mean the previous one? Like before? I'm assuming before, because it's not in the current ones. But yeah. Alright, I will keep an eye out for those then. In the past ones. Bobby donated and said, Masternode saying something crazy. Thane. Sighs and translates. It's official. Masternode to Thane is like Zap is to Kif from Futurama. And then he said, to be fair, Thane is Kif. Thane, to be honest, Thane Kif is my favorite character. So, I don't know much of a C. Let's look. Who is Kif from Futurama? Because I don't remember. Oh! Okay, he's that alien guy. Oh, doesn't he marry the lady with like the pink sweater? She has like black hair. Well, it's not a sweater. I think it's like a jacket. But anywho, Zap. Who is Zap? Oh, that guy. Okay, I've seen him. Oh yeah, he wears like, it's like super short. I've seen clips of him. It's always nice to get context. Cyberman donated and said, me and Egrich made the Wholesome Army on tabs now. Cool. Awesome. Very interesting. Quinn Miguel said, sell me to Coriella. You guys, Coriella would not take your money. She would take you for free. She'd just be very happy to have you. She's definitely not gonna take your money if you try to sell yourself to her. She's just gonna be like, he literally freaking deleted it. I just read it. It's too late, Quinn. It's too late. But anywho, no. Coriala would be happy to just spend time with you and just like be in your presence for like nothing at all. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I've always wondered where is the afterlife in the spirit world, because I've kind of wondered if Aang ever thought of bringing Katara's mom to visit. Yeah, I wonder, I mean, it'd be interesting if they explained the spirit world just a little bit better and more in depth in the seasons. I feel like that they definitely wanted to bring in like the first Avatar and like how like everything kind of began, and obviously there's only so much you can do in a season, but I feel like explaining like how it like really works and what it actually is a little better would be kind of cool, because obviously like some people who've passed on can reside in the spirit world, but it seems like only certain people can kind of come out or be contacted. So I don't know, it's really weird because they made it seem like everybody, yeah, I don't know, it's just it's interesting. Like I think if they explained better like how that dynamic worked, that'd be pretty cool. But hey, you know, that would be cool if he was actually able to like have Katara visit her mom. That'd be pretty nice. Oh, that's weird. Quinn McGill's thing is still there. The first one got retracted, but the second one's still here. Summon to Coriala. Yeah, it's weird that you retracted the one, but I don't understand why one's retracted and one's here unless there's a glitch. But thank you for donating, Quinn. And I'm sure Coriala will take you you know, free of charge. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, no, I put 2 links in that Ko-fi donation. You did? Like a recent one? Hold on. I thought you meant one from like back from New Year's, right? Hold on. Oh yeah, Mr. Wanapon, those links are in your old donation from like 5 days ago. Oh, Shogo donated. Shogo donated and said, Dear best girl, I type this Ko-fi as I fall asleep on my keyboard because of your heavenly yawns. They are too powerful for me and I cannot hold on anymore. So I made a cup of coffee in hopes I can stay awake just a little longer to listen to your angelic voice. Shogo, I feel bad. It's like late. I'm assuming, well, technically you're behind in time, right? Because you're from Alaska. So you're like at least 3 hours behind me. It's only 4 o'clock. Are you okay? If you're like sleepy at 4, I mean, definitely, maybe you just need a nap. I don't know what you did the day before. Maybe you're like really exhausted for some reason. I don't know. But yes, Shogo, I guess if you're drinking coffee at 4, that's not so bad. I thought it was like 7, like how it is for me. But all right, if you must, that's fine. Iron Piedmont donated and said, in the name of God and John Brown, no one will be sold on my watch. Also give Good Lord Bird a watch. It's about John Brown. It's awesome. Oh, okay. Good Lord Bird. Good Lord Bird? That's the name of the movie? Oh, it's a 2020 drama. Huh. There's a old man chap and a nice looking lady. Maybe on the back of a wagon. He's holding 2 pistols in his hand. He definitely looks like he has like one of those. He has like one of those accents when he talks. That's what I picture when I look at him. He looks very very grungy, you know. Also, he has that beard, so like it's that very old man voice that I have in my head. Ah, the Good Lord Bird. Good Lord Bird. Oh yeah, I'll there's a lot of movie suggestions I'm getting today. I'll have to remember them all. Natasha donated and said, I'm gonna DM you all the Spirit World lore we got. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get like, actually I don't know how much lore we have, but I'm gonna get a lot. Man, I'm gonna be getting a lot of stoof. Yep, I'm already getting it. We're getting the lore. We're getting the lore. Oh, I hope we got a new donation. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Ariambi donated and said, no Ace Katori. You. Ari, no. You can't sell yourself to me. Listen. Y'all, listen, y'all, I'm not, I'm not taking it wait, would I be paying? Cause I mean, I'll do just for free. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna pay, but, like, wait, how does that go? Like, well, no, cause like, okay, so if like the original trope, right, was like, you're getting sold to One Direction, if that was like the old fanfiction trope, then yeah, you would pay One Direction. Or no, One Direction's paying you? Or are you paying One Direction to take you? I have no idea. You know, I'm not really sure. Oh, that's funny though. And 150k others would say the same. Oh my gosh. You guys, you can't be doing that. You guys, no. No. Ty Marshall donated and said, any chance of an Apex stream for the channelversary? I'm not sure yet. I know that we're probably gonna do like an anniversary stream, and I'm not really sure what that's gonna be yet. It's coming up really fast, and like there's a lot going on right now currently behind the scenes in my life. So we'll see. It'd be cool if we could though. If I could, that would be great. I don't know. I kind of want to do something with the whole community, but like it's kind of hard because like there's only so many games that you can invite people on. I know a lot of people have mentioned Fortnite. At least in that you can get 4 players in, but I know that there's like Apex too, and I do like Apex. I don't know. I will definitely think about it for sure. Let's see. Iron Piedmont donated and said, John Brown is an American who fought to free slaves. Oh, also Good Lord Bird is a mini-series. It's very good. Huh, okay. So it's a Good Lord Bird, but you said that's about John Brown, right? Huh, all right. Yeah, that's cool. I'll give that a watch. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you know, I get blood bending is horrible, as well as other bending techniques, but they should still be learned and practiced because others will abuse it. I mean, honestly, like, obviously there should be certain rules about bending, but like, if someone's gonna literally yeet you, you have to be able to defend yourself. And all I'm saying is that if it's between me and somebody else, it's gonna be somebody else. So, would I use bloodbending to save my life? Absolutely. Would I feel guilty about it? No. I remember when I was a kid and Katara like actually had to, you know, had to fight for her life, and the only reason she survived was by bloodbending that old hag. And then she was like all depressed and sad about it. I was like, woman, you saved yourself. Why are you so guilty? But I get like everybody has their own morals and stuff like that. But I was like, bro, you learned like the most like ancient technique that probably no one knows about. Not to say that, I mean, it'd be pretty, I mean, it's pretty scary to use it because like you're literally controlling someone else. But still, I was like, come on, like why are you feeling bad, bro? You saved yourself and you saved your friends. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Bobby donated and said, so what I understand from this chat, Coriala or Katori would buy us all for free. Instead of saying we're priceless, she wants us for free. Gotta love it. Instead of saying, no, you guys are priceless. Instead I'm like, no, I want it for free. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not in the business to be like spending a lot of money right now, you guys. I'm just saying. Plus, like, you know, you should want to spend time with me without me having to pay to spend time with you. That's all I'm saying. Instead of saying we're priceless, she wants us for free. I'm sorry, that's just hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, that's true, Natasha. Bloodbending also has practical applications, helping paralyzed people walk again. Blood clots. You know, blood circulation. Blood pressure, you know, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of medical things, you know. Yeah, like I feel like they really haven't unlocked all the medical things that you can do as like a waterbender, specifically with like, you know, they have there's healers and stuff, but like I'm sure there's like so many like medical like discoveries that can be made with like the new bending techniques that have yet to come. Just saying. Let's see. Gosh dang it, I have this tab of Timothy Chaplet. Now I'm gonna be getting like ads about him or something because Google saw that I searched him up. Let's go back on Ko-fi. Masternode. Masternode donated and said, why do you assume that ownership necessarily means being in a dominant position? Because you own. It's ownership. It's like when you have a pet, you own the pet, you know? I mean, you boss the pet around. It's not the other way around. Granted, I have seen some pet owners who get pushed around by their pets, so. But, and he said, if like myself, you'd only peeked into the business, you would know how many people are ready to pay. Well, yeah, obviously. Wait, Chan? Chan? You mean Chan y'all? Chan, I wanna... Chan, who's Chan? Hold on. I look up Chan, it says Chan Chan. What the? Are you trying to talk about Ace? Oh, Yu-chan. Okay. Okay, no, sorry. I was thinking of his full real name. My bad. Hey, listen. I would never ever hurt Chan in my whole life. He's precious. His parents own a tangerine farm. Okay? Man, that'd be nice. Inheriting a tangerine farm. But anywho, no. Chan is precious. I was thinking in my head of, because it's Yu-chan, so I don't know why my brain didn't make the two different connections. Speaking of which, not to open a whole can of worms, because I know y'all probably literally don't care, but they're coming out with a new album, and I'm really excited. It's been a long time since Ace has posted any music, like, whatsoever, because they, like, in South Korea, evidently you have to like go into military service for like 2 years if you're a dude. Like it's like mandatory. So a lot of them had to go do that. And so they finally got all back together to do something. So I'm excited to hear what they have. They donated and said, I mean, if someone tried to sell me to you, they would deal with my GF and her many forms, demon, vampire, mage, etc. This person would be doomed and me and Katori would just clap. Hey, listen, I'm not, listen, if someone, I'm not purchasing anybody. I'm not in the plus I'm not like, I don't have, no offense, Thane, like you're a lovely person, but I'm not going to spend a bunch of money to buy Thane or anyone. Like, we should all just spend time together for free. You know what I'm saying? It's free. It is free to spend time. Granted, I suppose if you're being sold, I guess then, you know, you sell your soul. So like, it's kind of like, I guess that's different than spending time for free. But regardless, no Thane, you needn't not worry because I am not trying to buy you. Let's see. Oh, Cyberman donated. Hold on. So, okay, so this is, I guess this is Cyberman asking Corey. No. Oh, it's Coriella asking Cyberman what she got for Christmas. Hold on. So Coriella said, "So Cyberman, what did you get me for Christmas?" And Cyberman said, "A new indoor pool complete with a new TV, new wave machine, and a side table for your food. Ayo, let's go, Cyberman." And Coriella squeals with joy and gives Cyberman a kiss and a hug. That's cute. Oh, she's like, "Oh, thank you, my silly Cybern." Yeah, I think she'd be pretty happy with her own wave pool. Like, that would, like, mimic... Yeah, that's, like, mimicking the ocean in a way. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Probably better than the bathtub that she got. So, I mean, I'm pretty... Yeah, that'd be, like, the best gift ever for Coriella to have, like, her own wave pool, for sure. No! Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, I think the last thing I read was Garrick Anderson. Ty said, so you're saying we're all your slaves. No! That is not what I'm... No. The whole point is, as I said, no, you are all your free people, and we all spend time together just because of our genuine connection. Natasha said, Katora, you'd have to pay money for me to leave her alone. I'm annoying as heck. That's hilarious. Just pricing myself, Aaron. I just saw Bobby's comment. That's funny. I think he meant chat. No. He meant Chan. Chan is a person from Ace. I was just thinking of his full name. His nickname is Chan. It's like Yu Chan, but like people do just call him Chan. I don't know why my brain didn't make the connection. It's honestly pretty worrisome that I didn't make the connection because Ace is my favorite group and they do call him Chan. So kind of feel bad about that one, not gonna lie. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated and said, yeah, like treating an artery that's been cut, bloodbending could prevent people from bleeding. That is true too, yeah. Cut or removed poison from veins. Yeah, like that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool if there was like a person that could bloodbend all the time and they were like a doctor. Like that'd be super awesome. Like, that'd be like super cool. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I think we'd have a few more Ko-fi donations. Hold on. Egrich donated and said, I have a game idea for stream. Perhaps not the anniversary stream, but still. It's called Alien Swarm, Reactive Drop. It's a co-op top-down shooter. It's free and can have up to either 4 to 8 players. From what I played, it seems fun. Plus, I am sick of the Apex sweat fest. Bro, no, you can't get sick of Apex. But no, yeah, I mean, I'll consider any game, but yeah, I'm not quite sure yet what we'll do. We shall think about it. Babe donated and said, well, if it'll make you feel better, Katori, you can always say I'm part of a buy one, get one deal half off as well. Now comes the important question. Who in chat is worth the full price? No, my money's on Shoko. Bobby, no. Listen, everybody, this is ridiculous. We're not pricing people, but everybody should be, it's full price, first of all. Second of all, I'm not doing buy one, get one half off deal. We're not going to decide who's the one that's actually worth full price. If anyone, I'm just the one that's worth full price. We'll just point the finger at me and everybody can say I'm a narcissist. There you go. That way no one can be like, you have to answer. Well, the answer's me. So then you can all just be mad at me, and that way no one can debate as to who in the chat is worth the full price. Ah, crap. Why did I close out of that? There we go. Ari Rambi donated and said, Gestapo were Nazi German police. Gendarme, can't pronounce that. Gendarmerie are French police. Irish police are called Garda? Huh. Well, the more you know. You know, it's good to know about history, y'all. You know, to a certain extent. Honestly, after a while, I kind of just forget. I'm probably going to forget about it next week. But you know what? As it retains in my head for a certain duration, I'll appreciate it. Natasha, you're worth more than a microwave corn dog. I mean, at least, like, I mean, are we talking about food now? What food are people worth? Natasha's worth at least, like, I mean, like, some really nice, like, microwave corn dog. It's like, it's not even, like, a toasted corn dog. She literally said a microwaved corn dog. Nah, it's at least toasted. At least toasted properly, at the very least. Goodness. I feel like Natasha would be like a food that's much more like savory, you know what I mean? Like much more robust in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Would she be more of a sweet food or like a savory food? Like now I'm like trying to debate. She's trying to say what she's worth as a food. So I'm trying to think of like what food it would be. Let's see. Garrick Anderson donated and said, is there any food from Avatar you'd like to try? I know the majority of it is Asian cuisine, but most of the time I see characters just eating noodles. I mean, I know there's like some sea cucumber kumquat things that like eat in the water tribe. There's also like water tribe noodles, some kind of fire flakes. You know, some things are just traditional food, like, you know, there's like jasmine tea and stuff like that. And then there's obviously like some weird foods that like some of them like don't like exist necessarily, but yeah, like I know there was like those those like fruit pies that the air nomads had. I thought those always looked interesting, but it kind of looked like custardy, and I'm not really a big fan of custard. Honestly, I'd like to try the water tribe noodles just to see what they taste like. Cora seemed to like them, so I mean, you know, it can't be that bad. And then maybe the fire flakes. I'm just curious because I do like spicy food, so maybe those two. Ty Marshall donated and said, if you want our souls, feel free to take mine. You already have my heart. I'm not stealing souls, y'all. I'm not the Undertaker. Listen, if I was the Undertaker, obviously I would be inclined. But I am not. Sadly, I'm not. I'm a mere mortal. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Bobby said, if Tasha's worth a corn dog, then I'm a burnt popcorn kernel. Oh my gosh. Natasha said Korean barbecue. You know, I can see that. I can see Natasha being Korean barbecue. Very, you know, especially like, I think like Korean barbecue, don't you eat like Korean barbecue at like one of those like, it's like one of those like little like, you actually cook it yourself at like one of those things with a bunch of side dishes and stuff like that. Like that's like what I picture in my head. Like you're kind of like frying it on the table yourself, like these thin pieces of, you know, like pork or beef. I'm not sure what they give you. And then, you know, you have all those little side dishes. That seems fancy. You know what, Natasha? Yes, Korean barbecue seems adequate. Cyberman donated and said, "What am I worth? And please give me an answer." You mean as a food? What food would suit you? I feel like you'd be more of a sweet food, right? I don't know if you're more of a sweet tooth or not. Like, I feel like you'd be more of a cake than like a pie. Maybe you'd be like a cream pie, like a banana cream pie. I feel like you'd be like a banana cream pie for some reason. Ari Rombi donated and said, I'll be the one to give a preemptive warning when people are about to say chai tea. I know the guy from, you know, the Spider Universe is like, you know, he's like chai tea, you know, it's tea is tea. And I'm just like, you know, but like, then like, okay. So then just, can someone give me an answer as to, okay, there's things called chai tea, right? I know that means tea, but like the chai tea is spicy. So if chai tea is not chai tea, then what is chai tea? Because when we talk about chai tea, we all know what we're talking about, right? It's that it's like that spicier tea. So what is it if it's not chai? I just don't understand. I just don't know. There must have been some translation when deciding what chai tea was, and we called it chai when it wasn't supposed to be chai. So what is chai tea? And or is it just like a bunch of different spicy things mixed together like cloves and cinnamon, and then we just call it chai tea? But really, it's not even anything specific. But then if it's not chai tea, then what? Like, I feel like I'm in a paradox. Like, what is it? What is it then? I don't know. Because when I say chai tea, I know what I'm talking about. Even though it's tea, I don't know. Anywho, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bobby donated and said, what about the mods, Katori? My bet is they're worth the most. Go ahead, chat. Disagree if you like. Listen, we're not... Listen, you know what? We're just going to pick everybody what food they'd be. What food? The food. That's what we're going to... We're going to pivot to that. Because nobody is worth more than anyone else. Ty said, what am I worth in food? What would you be? Because Natasha's Korean barbecue. I feel like... And then Summerman was pie. And then... Would you be a savory food or a sweet food, Ty? I feel like you'd be like an English breakfast for some reason in my head. You know, and I don't mean like one food. Like, I mean like, for some reason, like, I can't picture one food. I just picture like multiple foods. Like those traditional English breakfasts. Like, that's what was in my head. Like, yes. Well, I don't know. I feel like Thai is like a cozy food. Does that make sense? Like, maybe instead of like just being like, if we had to pick one food, like maybe he's like a stew instead or something. Like, you know those like good stews that are cozy? Like, that's what I'd pick. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe Thai's more of a sweet tooth and I just completely picked the wrong food. I don't know. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I've never had duck or goose. I remember Iro eating roast duck from time to time. I would like to try different avian meat. I thought this... Did I say that right? Avian meat. Bird meat. Okay. Just once. Yeah, the only like bird meat I've eaten is obviously chicken. So, yeah, I've never had duck before. Let me see. Let me look at, I think I missed a donation. Hold on. Oh, Ari Rambi said, I thought you were talking about an old band called Ace, whose song How Long I like. No. I'm talking about, like, I guess the more current Ace band. They're not a band. I guess they're an idol group, since, like, they're, like, one of those, like, K-pop idol groups from Korea. They're not the most, like, they're not, like, one of the most mainstream ones. They're more smaller. They're independently owned, which I think is why I like them. They're not cookie cutter. I like the stuff they produce. It's actually pretty good. Before, I liked the group EXO, like back in the day, but I don't know. A lot of the stuff they've been putting out, I haven't really been a fan of, which is kind of sucks. Like, when you're the group that you like, their stuff is kind of getting a little bit you know? But Ace has never put out anything I dislike, because I think they're not trying to be, like, the generalized industry standard, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Not sure if you like that kind of music, but hey, I mean, I think Ace produces some pretty good stuff, and they've actually produced some songs in English, which is pretty cool. Shogo donated and said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask you not to yawn. They're great and heal the soul. I noticed you were yawning less and I didn't want you to be holding them in, which I thought was impossible, but somehow you're doing it. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. No. Honestly, I really haven't been noticing that I haven't been yawning. I think just like, I think I've just been like laughing and distracted, so I really haven't been yawning, but no, believe me, you're not making me not yawn. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. I wasn't just trying to yawn on purpose, but but no. Do not worry, you did not make me feel bad. I felt bad that you were getting tired. But no. Do not worry. I'm not holding in my yawns whatsoever, I promise. I think I just was getting a little bit distracted. Let's see. Iron Piedmont donated and said, "Since for suggesting games for streams, perhaps Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Get up to 16 players and it's crossplay between PC and Xbox. I played with members of the community on New Year's Eve. Absolute fun. I can help you set things up if you decide on it." Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Ari Rambi donated and said, "I imagine that Irish stew is what I'm worth in food." I've never had Irish stew before, but it sounds great. I like stews. They're great. You know what I mean? So we'll do that. Irish stew for you. Ari Rambi said cat turkey is bird meat. Okay, that is true too. I guess I have had turkey. I don't know. I guess in my head I always like picture chickens and turkeys like in the same category for some reason. But yeah, I've had turkey and chicken. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "I can never be an airbender. I love meat too much, but I'd probably start my own separatist airbender faction where meat is allowed." LOL. I mean, yeah, that is true. Like, yeah, I mean, you can be an airbender and still eat meat. Like, I don't see why, like, you have to, like, adhere to, like, not eating meat if you're an airbender. You can still be an airbender and do as you wish. Bobby donated and said, "You can say I'm worth 1 cup of clam chowder." I've never had clam chowder before. Can we at least make it potato soup, Bobby? Because I don't like clam chowder. I don't want to label you as a clam chowder. Can it be like potato soup? Is that a thing? I also like onion soup too. That's good. Ty Marshall donated and said, "You say I'm like a stew or a shepherd's pie." I've never had a shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pies and meat pies creep me out. And I know I got bashed on that by Mr. Smee because he's like, "I don't understand. It's literally just meat and bread." And I'm like, listen, I'm a full-blown raised American, and any kind of pie should not have meat in it, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, I think you're like a stew, you know? Like a nice hearty stew. Iron Piedmont donated and said, "If I were food, I'd be fried chicken with a side of buttered roll, salad, and plenty of croutons and a glass of Dr. Pepper." How's that sound? That's a lot of sides. Granted, I suppose we did allow sides with Natasha's because she was Korean barbecue. So yeah, sure, you know. Fried chicken. Good old fried chicken. Then I suppose I guess Thai could then be an English breakfast if we're allowing sides, but I don't know. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Whoa, Masternode, thank you so much. Masternode gave like $100 donation. I was certainly not expecting this. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Masternode has to say. I'm a little afraid, but we shall see. Masternode donated and said, "Such a missed opportunity." I love how this starts out. "Such a missed opportunity. If you weren't collabing, we could organize an online auction where VAs could bid for the ownership of their audience members." What the heck? It's like, what is it? Like one of those like, that reminds me of like, don't they do like dating auctions like for like charities? I've seen that before where like there's like bachelors and you could pay to go on a date with them or something. We said that would certainly boost to your Patreon and we'll finally have something close to the Mafia Boss audio. Oh my gosh. We could bid. Wait. That would boost my Patreon. Oh, so you mean like boost my my audience? Yeah, but Masternode, how big is this auction gonna go? If I gotta spend like $2,000 just to win, like, aha, yes, of course, I care about my audience most. That's like $2,000 in the hole. Gosh dang. That'd be like the weirdest publicity stunt. But and again, I'm not against collabing per se. I just don't really seek it out too much because I've seen a lot of, you know, drama going on in our community, you know, specifically with the ladies. Well, I don't know. I've seen a lot going on with non-ladies too. I don't know. It's all over the place, you know? So I'm just very careful about who I, you know, collaborate with. But, no, you know, I'm not against it. You know, perhaps in the future we shall see. Perhaps. Also, I've also just been extremely busy recently. But anywho, you know, maybe, yeah, I don't, I don't know if we're gonna do an auction, a bidding auction. Dear God, I wonder how high that would go. It was an interesting idea though, Masternode. And thank you so much for donating, Masternode. It's always an interesting time reading your donations. I never know quite what you're gonna say. But wait, did you not mean to donate that much? He said, did I actually donate you $100? Wait, I thought you did. That's what it says. Did you not mean to donate that? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Did you actually not mean to donate that much? That's what it says. Unless mine is glitched. Let me reload the page. Maybe it's glitched. That's what it says. Did you mean to only donate 10 or something? Did you accidentally put another 0? Oh my gosh, Masternode, no! I feel so bad. You only meant to do 10. If you need to, like, retract that, like, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Like, that is a lot of money if you did not mean to spend that. Like, I will not be mad about it. I promise, if you need to retract that, I'm not gonna be mad. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. I've never looked that up before because I've never had this instance happen. But, oh my gosh. I've never had this happen before. I'm not really sure what to say. You know, do you need that, like... Yeah, if you need to, like, are you able to retract that? Do you need to retract that? Keep it? Skintillator? I mean, what if he didn't mean to? What if he needs it for rent? I'm not gonna, like, keep his money. It was an accident. But anywho, I don't know, he hasn't responded back yet, but let's see. Ari Romby donated and said, when Bobby is here, I'm like something Worcestershire sauce. Your Worcestershire sauce? No, well, you know. Worcestershire sauce, not bad. He did 100. He donated 100 thing. He meant to do 10. So that was a big guy. Are you sure, Masternode? He said, hey, it's been a while. I haven't done a large donation. I'm far from having difficulties with money. Keep it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so sorry that you didn't mean to do that. But hey, it was a surprise to me. I was not, you definitely surprised me today. And thank you. You know, actually, I will put that money to good use, Masternode. I promise you that because, I'm going to, since the new year has started, I'm trying to save up again to, get my family on, vacation once again. And yes, Bobby, I accidentally did. I read Aries probably before I saw yours, but I'll go back up and read your super chat, Bobby. But yes, I will put that towards my family vacation. So thank you so much, Masternode. All right, let's see. Bobby donated and said, I'll bend the knee to that. Since I'm half Irish, half German, don't tell anyone from New England, deal? Alright, I won't tell anyone, Bobby. Even though there's like 103 people in this chat, I will not tell them. I'll keep it a secret. Garrick Anderson donated and said, oh, I already read this one. Where's the one I didn't read? Oh, no, I didn't read. Oh, no, I didn't read this one. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I thought shepherd's pie was ground beef with veggies and mashed potatoes on top. Or are you talking about the pie the British people eat? Well, yeah, I knew shepherd's pie had meat in it. I didn't know it had potatoes, actually. Mashed potatoes on top. I guess, like, shepherd's pie is kind of like, almost like a chicken pot pie, right? So I guess it can't be that weird. I just really don't do ground beef with pastry. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm judging it too much. I don't know. But it just seems really weird. Let's see. Let's see. I read Garrick's. There's Bobby's. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's. I think we're okay. Garrick Edison missed my chat. Yeah, I think I originally did, but I think I did read it now. I think I did. It's about the shepherd's pie, right? I thought shepherd's pie was ground beef with veggies. There's potatoes on top. Yeah, it's Garrick's. I'll double check and make sure I didn't miss another one, but I don't think I did. Yeah, I think I read it, yeah, because the other one you said was about not being an airbender, so yes, I did get it. And let me check Ko-fi, because most likely I missed something. Got too many tabs up. I don't know how these tabs end up coming to fruition, but anyways. Cyberman donated and said, well, you're worth every price I can think of. Also, you can see the socks on Twitter. Also, whenever can you please show Q the email when you can. Also, I can't imagine anyone buying me other than you, lol. Also, to me, you're a blueberry Pop-Tart shaped like a butterfly with chalky milk. Hey, my favorite Pop-Tarts are the, actually, I do like blueberry Pop-Tarts, actually. They're one of my favorites. Or the wild berry ones that have, like, the purple and, like, the light blue, like, how they're swirled, kind of. So, yeah, you know what? I'll take that. Blueberry Pop-Tarts. I do like blueberry Pop-Tarts. Or blue butterfly pea tea. That's, like, my favorite tea, and then you put, like, lemonade with it, and then it's kind of sweet. And then Bobby donated and said, what's that? Another chance to fill up your family vacation? You know the drill, everyone. Wait a minute. I need to save up for April. Evil laugh. Wait, did I just type that? So how's the weather today? Yeah, I didn't do the, I know I took off the what's it called? The, donation, goal that was originally on Ko-fi. But I'll probably have to start a new one. I took off the other one because it was like at over 100%, because it just kept on, piling up. But yeah, we'll make a new one because I do want to, start, I can't think of the word. I do want to start saving up for that for my family vacation. But anywho, I see your guys' chat. I can see it, but all
I can say is
hold on. For anyone who's new, because we have had some new super chatters here today, my mother does like to come down and say hello to everybody, so that is who is speaking right now.
I was gonna say,
no, you can,
Mama time.
No, okay, no, that's not.
Hello, everyone.
She does like to say hello.
I do.
Let's see. Cyberman donated and said, I'm free, so would you take me if away, small and cute? I'm not taking anybody, bro. Everyone keeps on they're like, oh, I would sell myself to you, and I'm like, bro, I don't have I'm not in the business of spending a lot of money. I need it for free, and so everyone's like, you can take it for free.
Oh, that's funny.
That's so funny.
You know how many free people we'd have at our doorstep?
I know. Thank you for donating, Cyberman.
Garrick said, missed my chat. What?
No, I did get it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Garrick Anderson donated and said, probably strange question, but was there ever a mask you saw that you thought was cool? For me, it's Corvus mask from Dishonored game, or the mask of the Maccabean Janissaries mask from 40k. The only cool mask I saw that I thought about getting was like Genji's mask from Overwatch. I thought that was cool just because I like the game. But no, I'm not or like a Power Rangers mask. I've seen those being sold, which I thought was really cool. But other than that, I think those are the only two masks that I've seen that I thought about purchasing.
Yes, I think it was Natasha who said frosted blueberry Pop-Tart. Yep, that's my favorite.
I do like frosted blueberry Pop-Tarts.
Mm-hmm. Those are the best.
I don't know what I'd be
especially when they're warmed up in the blueberry.
I don't know what I'd be as a food, honestly, because that's what everybody was talking about. Would they be worth it in food? I do like bacon.
Well, yeah, you do like bacon. You like pickles too, but yeah, we haven't had those too much.
I know. Recently. I like bacon. I also like rice for some reason. I'm just like really a big rice person, but I feel like rice isn't fancy enough.
Well, you know me. For me, it's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want some right now.
Yeah, so I do like the chocolate raspberry cake I make, though. I like that.
Oh, that is good. And she just made a, did you already tell them?
Yeah, the cheesecake.
Yeah, that was really good.
But yes, here, actually, there was a donation on Ko-fi. Hold on. Ari donated and said, Thor found out I'm bilingual in English and Irish, and Mama Tori will find out too.
Ooh. You know, I don't know how to speak Irish. You'll have to teach me.
This is very cool, Ari.
Let's see. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Shrimp fried rice. That sounds good.
But yeah, no, I feel like I have to, I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I can't even tell what my favorite food is anymore because I like so many different foods. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. Before, I would like lobster because I really liked lobster as a kid. Which I know sounds like a very expensive palate.
She did. Like, we'd go to Red Lobster, and as a kid, she'd order the lobster tail.
I liked like weird things as a kid, like food that your kid wouldn't like.
Yeah, like
you know?
she'd eat broccoli and
like pickles. It just seems like pickled food just doesn't seem like something kids eat, or is it? Do kids like pickles?
And like spicy food. Like, did you ever tell them the story about when we went to that Mexican restaurant?
I think I did. Like I ate like this really spicy salsa, and like I didn't need any water. But
yeah,
then...
like we didn't get served water yet, and it's like. Here you have her dad there, and he's Mexican, and he's eating the salsa, and he's like, oh my gosh, I need water. Where's the waitress? I need water. And she's just shoveling it in her little tiny mouth.
He was weak. But anyways.
She was fine with it.
Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Inept XIV donated and said, Hey Katori, I've been freed of working Saturday night so I can finally catch your streams. I want to try to be more active, but I'm an introverted lurker by heart, so we'll see. But thanks for your audios and help me sleep a ton. Oh, they help me sleep a ton. Oh, it's your first super chat. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you've been able to catch a stream. I mean, no worries about being busy. I totally get it. And
I say, come out of your shell. Come out of your shell and participate.
And I'm a bit of an introvert myself by choice, but
she is.
But no, like yeah, I mean, if you really want to interact with the community more, we're all actually pretty nice, I think, and there's really not a lot of. We usually don't have too many problems here, so everyone seems to be
very good community here. That's why I like being
So
involved
yeah, if you'd like to interact more with the chat and stuff like that, I think have fun with it. But obviously, no need to if you don't feel like it. But thank you so much for the donation, Inept. I'm glad that my videos have been able to help you. Garrick Anderson donated and said, if Katori was a food, she'd be a dessert because she's just so sweet. Oh, really? Well, thank you.
Well, if you get her mad, she could be a bitter food.
I like lemons.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
I do like lemonade.
She likes to make lemonade with the real lemons.
I like lemonade and like putting my blue tea in it, and then it turns it pink.
Mm-hmm. And then Kiwi likes the lemon squares. Like
oh well, that could because you add like more sugar to it. Like I like tart lemonade. Like I don't like my lemonade too sweet, but
Right.
Ari Rambi. Oh, thank you for the rose, Ari. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ty Marshall, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Thank you.
I wonder how many people, because, I don't know.
Who's with me right now? Well, Jem, my mother likes to say hello to everybody at the end of my stream, so yes. That's who's speaking right now.
Hello, Jem. Yeah, what I was just going to say, I don't know. I get a little bit of a headache, so I forgot what I was just going to say.
Let's see. I think I got all the donations. I think I did.
What was I going to say? Oh, I know what I was going to say.
What?
I don't know how many people it says are actually on your stream right now, but I wonder how many people are lurking just in the background because
this is how many are in here.
So that tells you how many are in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It tells you total.
Okay.
Of who's in
so
here.
it just makes you wonder of the people who are participating, how many people are just lurking in the background because you're so afraid to type something or send something to her. Don't do it. Don't sit there and be quiet. This is a really good group of people, and break out of your shell.
What is this? This isn't a motivational speech.
Well, because I mean, I know that there are some people there just lurking, and just don't be afraid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a pretty chill place here, so it's not like you have to like feel like you're like in with the group in order to chat. It's pretty chill. But yeah, no. I mean, I'm definitely an introvert for sure. So like, I don't want to like be like you must be an extrovert. But if you do wish to, if you feel the inkling to put something in chat, you know, I think that would be fun. I think I'd encourage it.
Thane says 75, so at least 50 lurking people. It's probably true.
Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Have you got the Jib Jab video that I sent you the other day? I know you did send me one, but I don't know if you sent me one recently, like yesterday. Then I don't know if I saw one from yesterday.
I love Jib Jab.
But yes, I did get you have sent me one before, and I did receive it. Garrick Anderson donated and said, "Oh, those musical gophers from Avatar, I wish they were real. I would make trips out of nowhere, it would make trips to nowhere more fun and less pointless." That is true. They're cute. Like you play like the little, I don't know, it's like Aang played his little flute and then they popped out of the holes. I remember that. Cyberman donated and said, "Gives Coriella a cheesecake to enjoy her new pool." You know, yeah, Coriella would never have had anything like cheesecake because I don't think she really has many dairy products in the ocean. You know, so.
You know what, Kokiri? That's not true, because when you send in your beautiful, awesome, wonderful drawings, she tries to go over all of them. Although last time you sent like 1 billion of them, but that's not true. She acknowledges you.
Kokiri,
I'm gonna come over there and just go.
Kokiri, we haven't even been here for 4 years. What are you talking about? It's only going to be our 3rd anniversary. I didn't know you existed 4 years ago.
As your Tia, I'm giving you spankings.
What the? All right. Anyways, it's time to end the stream anyways. Let me read the last 2 donations. Bobby donated and said, "To all those who are lurking, don't feel bad. I've lurked for a few weeks before I built up the courage. Just know we all think you're wicked cool." Yes. Good.
See, that's good. Coming from somebody who lurked.
That is good, Bobby. Actually, I like that. And thank you for donating, Bobby. Thank you. What a lovely message. Quinn McGill donated and said, "Give Coriella a hug for me and Cyberman27. All right, I shall. Coriella shall appreciate the hugs for sure. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "It was one of you having a sled race with SpongeBob, Sonic, and their friends, just in case you got it." Okay, yeah. Thank you for, I'm pretty sure I did receive that, yes.
Wait, so he put SpongeBob's and Sonic's faces in there?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
But yes, everybody, it is now 8:12, so I'm going to end the stream. I usually end at 8. And I think I got everybody's donations. Let me double check. Yes, I did. Okay. I know I said before that I was going to try to get the, oh wait, hold on. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "Well, goodbye and good night, Katori and Mama Tori."
Good night, Mr.
Good night.
Wanapon.
I know that I said before that I was going to do a, what's it called? Like the auditions for the dating show, and I'm hoping to do that within a week. I just have to take the time to like actually record, you know, the actual audio and then, you know, come up, you know, make sure I explain the rules correctly. Holy smokes. Okay, I guess, hold on.
Holy smokes, that's true.
Unknown,
that is a holy smokes.
Unknown 660
Holy guacamole
donated like $400. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Unknown 660. Oh my gosh, thank you.
All right, let me read what he has to say. It says, "Haha, Unknown is back with the Super Bomb Dono, pledged with the highest tier on Patreon as well." Holy crap, Unknown.
Aww.
Thank you so much. It says, "Great, wholesome community. Made wonderful moments, and this year is going to be a blast. Since stream is ending, I just wanted to wish the community a great 2024. Bye, Katori and Mama Tori. Can I get a goodbye from Yandere Wife?" Aww. Yes, you can. Hopefully I can do it well enough. My voice is getting a little tired, so hopefully she has a very smooth voice, so hopefully it's not too crackly.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I know, I can't believe it, you guys. That's insane.
I know, brah. Brah is right.
Someone said brah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much. I will, again, like any extra money that I get, I always put it aside, you know, specifically for like the family. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Let me see. What do you want again? And a goodbye from Yandere Wife. I'm trying to remember what she sounds. She just has like a very low voice. It's almost like Coriolis. Not Coriolis. I'm sorry. It's almost like a Celeste's in a way, like the Dragon GF.
While you're figuring it out, since he said goodbye to me too, I just want to say goodbye to Unknown 660.
All right. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do this. Well, Unknown 660, I just wanted to wish you a happy 2024. And goodbye. I hope to see you later. Because I'll just miss you far too much. But yeah, no, Unknown, thank you so much for, donating that much. That's insane.
Insane. But thank you.
It is insane.
It is very kind. Very kind. You're not insane.
Well, no.
You're
Well,
kind.
I guess it's like...
But it is crazy to think,
I guess,
we weren't expecting that.
Yeah, it's insane on our end. But no, really, thank you so much, Unknown.
Yes, thank you.
I really appreciate it.
I hope you don't have any kind of financial difficulty because of that.
And Yandere wife is so happy she will never let you go, ever. She's going to keep you forever and never let you leave. Which I'm sure is what you want anyway, since she is Yandere wife. But no, thank you so much, Unknown. I would thank you so much. I'm not sure what else to say, but thank you.
Gracias. How about that?
There's one more donation I saw. I don't want to leave without reading it. I think it's from Masternode. And for some reason, Ko-fi is not loading. Oh, here it is.
Wait, there's that one too?
No, I read that one.
Oh, you did?
I think so. Yes, I believe. Wait. No, that's old. Oh. Something went wrong.
Yeah, what just happened there?
I don't know. Okay, here it is. Masternode donated and said, to the chat, if you're a newcomer and want to follow Mama Tori's advice by not being scared and sending anything you want, please understand that if you're sending a marriage proposal, you would be the 5th in line and the answering time is currently really slow. Hey, I mean, it's interesting to read. I didn't think people would be some people are really truthful in their, marriage proposals.
Have sent these marriage proposals in the fan mail
they
to
give
the
me
PO box. And so specific.
Well, they give me pros and cons. They're pretty truthful about it, but that's great. I mean, it's definitely an interesting experience for sure. I keep them. I don't throw them away. I still have them.
Yep, they're still sitting right here.
Ari Rambi donated and said, I adore the Andre wife's voice. It's reassuring. Well, I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. You're right. You're not crazy or insane. You're unknown. You're unknown 660. Good, she can keep me. I'm ready. Well, I'm happy you're ready. Because you're going absolutely nowhere, but I am sadly going somewhere. Because we will be ending stream right after I read this next donation.
And also, he's not unknown anymore.
Well, his name is unknown.
I know, but I mean, he's no longer unknown. He is the known unknown.
I guess so. Ty donated and said, almost finished the fan mail altogether, almost with $150 worth of stuff. Oh my goodness, Ty. You never feel the need to spend too much on me, but thank you. I will be excited to open it.
It's not about who gives the most. It's about...
I will be very excited to see it. But anyways, y'all, I'm so sorry. I don't want to rush out of here, but it's 8:17. I usually end these at 8. And I'm actually getting really hungry because I had my dinner super early.
Oh, you're getting hungry? Darn it, I was going to have you on my back.
Oh, well, I mean, I can do both.
Thank you.
But anywho.
She's a good daughter. She's a wonderful daughter.
But anyway, Unknown, again, thank you so much. That is very generous of you. I cannot stress that enough. And as I said, I'll try to get the dating show stuff out soon if I have the time. And other than that, that's about it. If I forgot anything, I will make an announcement. Just as a quick reminder, in case for your 2024, if you want a calendar, I'm currently selling those of yours truly. They're on my Etsy. And
your calendar will even probably be touched by Mama Tori, because I help her package them up. You get 2 for the price of 1.
Well, we had 30 orders to put out last time. Yes. That was crazy. But anywho, thank you all for coming, and I will see you all next week. And yeah, thank you for coming, y'all. Thanks for spending the evening with me.
Everyone.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Have a good night or day, or whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.